Hey y'all, I'm Ernest James. Thank you for watching. Please take the time to like, subscribe, help this channel, help build this channel. It can only be built with help from you all. So I appreciate every single like, every single subscriber that I get. And like I said, it really helps the channel that I'm trying to build. This is a quick breakdown of the Chicago Bears Week 4 matchup with the Los Angeles Rams and a brief look around the league. So the Bears finally look like the Bears team that many Bears fans were hoping to see. It was a little bit of Caleb Williams, a little bit of defense, a little bit of the running game, a lot of excellent special teams play, especially in the punting game. Directional punting, multi-directional punting is one of the most underappreciated aspects of football. I think underappreciated is a better word. Underappreciated aspects of football. And Tory Taylor was pretty much having his way with the windy conditions at Soldier Field. He pinned the Rams in every which way he possibly could every time it was his time to shine. Excellent work by him. Also, special teams tackling was great. The couple of the returns were decent. There was nothing that went wrong, no fumbles or anything like that. So it just looked like the Bears were into this game, and we saw all phases stand up, stand out, and look great. The offense, while stalled, they have to get out of the gate a little bit hotter. They can't always start off the game behind. They can't always start off the game stalling where the offense looks like it's trying to find a way. It's one of the ills about having a rookie quarterback. Rookie quarterbacks, they have to figure it out. They have to figure it out on the fly. They have to watch film. They have to make adjustments. And the beauty of having Caleb Williams as the quarterback is that many of us saw the adjustments. He was taking what the defense was giving him. If the defense was taking away the deep throws, and there were not a lot of deep passes yesterday, a lot of it was yards after the catch, primarily by DeAndre Swift. But Caleb Williams was pretty much taking what the defense gave him. And it allowed for some offensive continuity. The running game was much better than what it had been. Now granted, some of the numbers were skewed with that big run by Swift, but still, the running game looked as if it was a professional running game, and they took advantage of the team that is statistically the worst defensive team in the league. But again, it's early. It's only week 4. So seeing the signs of maturity and growth, that's something that we all wanted to see. We saw the defense be as stout as it could be, and that gives signs for some hope. Now, one of the more distressing signs was DJ Moore heading to the locker room at halftime. You can see him sitting on the sidelines by himself, kind of upset, dejected. There has to be some cohesion with this offense. And part of the issue with having a rookie quarterback is that there are going to be some growing pains. A lot of fans, a lot of people want things to happen right now. They're looking at what's going on in Washington and Jaden Daniels, and they're wondering, like, why is he being able to do some of the things that Caleb Williams isn't? But what people are not paying attention to is the fact that Daniels' offensive line is a little bit better than the Bears. When Tevin Jenkins went down with that injury, and the Bears had to reshuffle an already reshuffled offensive line, it spelled doom and gloom. Now, granted, they stuck to the game plan, and Caleb Williams stuck to what he was going to do. So he did not force the issue, and that was great. He did not turn over the football. That was great. However, when you have veterans on the team that has high aspirations in regards to going to the playoffs and potentially trying to compete for the division, you want to see some signs of growth. So they're going to have to work on that cohesion. That means more practice time. That means maybe getting together for dinner, maybe getting together for film study, things like that, just one-on-one, or Williams in the receiver room. They're going to have to get on one accord, because if things like this continue, what's going to happen is you're going to have a locker room that's in disarray. And the Bears are going to have to do everything that they can in order to avoid that. So that was a troubling sign. Thankfully, DJ Moore got that touchdown. For him, it was good for his ego. It was also good for the Bears because it shows some signs of continuity. Because if you are really watching the game and not just watching it from a fan's perspective, but really watching the game to dissect certain things, there's not a lot of cohesion going on there. It looks like the first team offense has not worked with each other very much as they're adjusting and going along with the rookie struggles. So that's something to look out for going forward, and hopefully that first touchdown, getting the first of the season, hopefully that's a sign of things to come. So, certain things that are also going on in the league, you have two undefeated teams that remained undefeated yesterday with the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Vikings, that defense is, I said it last week, that defense is scary. That defense is real. And how they're playing, how they're flying to the ball, how they're going after the quarterback, how they're stopping the run. I didn't expect the Vikings to be this good. Many people didn't expect the Vikings to be this good, especially with Sam Darnold as quarterback. But they're pretty much doing the damn thing, and they are a team worth checking out. I like to go on the record and say that they are for real. They're honestly for real. Kansas City, while 4-0, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. It looks like they lost Rashee Rice to a torn ACL. No official word has come out at the time of this video. No official word has come out. But it looks like Rice is down for with an ACL tear. So that means they're going to have to rely on some unlikely heroes here and there. Xavier Worthy, even though he's a rookie, he's going to be relied on a little bit heavier. You're going to have to see some improvement from other guys. You're going to have to see guys step up. You're going to have Christian Watson step up. You know, you can't just be Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So other guys are going to have to step up with the mounting injuries. Now, how long they can sustain themselves with the injuries that they have, that remains to be seen. I don't see them going 6-0. I don't see them maintaining that undefeated streak for too much longer. Not with the amount of injuries that they've been dealing with. You lose your top running back, you lose your number 1 overall receiver. It's really going to be tough for them going forward. But at least fans got to see Travis Kelce actually play like Travis Kelce. The Chargers, even though they're going now 2-2, the Chargers look like they're going to be around for the long haul. Looks like they're going to be one of those teams worth mentioning when we are actually looking at playoff contention in a few weeks. So the Commanders are looking good. The Commanders are looking really good. Jaden Daniels is looking like a legit quarterback. Not that I didn't expect him to be anything different, but he looks like the real deal. Can he hold up with that body frame? That remains a question. But again, that's what makes the season interesting. It presents a nice set of storylines going forward. And right now, he might be the offensive rookie of the year. If the season ended today, he would be the offensive rookie of the year. That's how well he's played. And the accuracy, it was there versus the Cardinals, it was there. So I'm not surprised because of what I saw him do in college. I'm not surprised one bit. San Francisco looks like they got themselves back on track. Granted, they had an easier opponent to deal with New England. Denver, I don't know what to make of Denver just yet. Denver looks like they may be in the mix. Looks like Sean Payton's got them playing a little bit. They may be in the mix. Tampa Bay, you know, another team that, because the division stinks, the division is pretty much wide open. I'm not besmirching the Atlanta Falcons or the Saints. I'm not besmirching them, but the division looks wide open right now. But a lot of interesting storylines that developed from week 4, NFL week 4. And now you have 4 teams going at each other tonight. You have the Lions going up against the undefeated Seahawks. I expect the Lions to go ahead and win that and give that Seahawks team their first loss of the season. Miami, Tennessee, who's watching that outside of the Dolphins and Titans fans? Like I don't know what to expect there, besides Will Levis throwing a pick 6 or something like that. I don't know if Randy Huntley is going to do what he was able to do with Baltimore. It'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see that Dolphins team get back on track offensively. But that remains to be seen. Let me also say, before I go, although the Pittsburgh Steelers lost yesterday, Justin Fields looks like he has a handle on that starting quarterback's job. So if I'm Russell Wilson, get that clipboard ready, start getting your coaching career going, help coach this young man up, help coach QB2 up, because he wasn't the reason why the Steelers lost yesterday. One, they were going against a desperate Colts team who are still looking for playoff contention. They still want to be a playoff team. And 2, Fields didn't turn the ball over. So, but that's all I have. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to do that. It helps the channel. It helps me. It helps me get more content out there to you all. I appreciate every watch, every listen that I have, every like, every subscribe that I get. Thank you all for your time. I'm Ernest James. Take care of your people and love on yourselves.